Hello, welcome back. This is Kenshin 1913.
And Ghostyfilms.
And we're Let's Playing
Mutual of
Monkey
Stan.
Island 3, The
You could
Curse
die
of Monkey
horribly
Island.
at any moment.
In the last episode, we met our old buddy Stan.
Yeah.
And now we gotta go on the world map.
It's locked.
Excuse me. So yeah, we met Stan, and he's mad. Well, not really. I think you go back to the Stan. So. Oh look, it's open. Look at him, huh? He's got everything set up. Wow.
Yeah, look how clean those skeletons look.
He works fast.
You've convinced me. I want to buy some insurance.
A wise choice, and one you won't soon regret. The question isn't whether or not you can afford to buy an insurance policy, it's whether you can afford not to.
Yeah, that's true.
Speaking of which, can you afford to buy an insurance policy?
Well, how much does it cost?
Oh, that depends on a variety of factors. How much coverage you need, how much you're willing to spend, all sorts of highly complicated sliding scale insurance equations and such. But I won't bore you with all that. Just let me ask you this. How much money do you have?
Well, I've got these wooden nickels.
I see. Maybe I've confused you somewhere along the line. While nothing would please me more to send you out of here, with the peace of mind that your family will be provided for in the unlikely event of your death, I have to run a business here. If you can't at least show me some collateral, I can't give you a policy.
Ooh, collateral, Dan.
How about an enormous uncursed diamond?
How about that? Do you have an enormous uncursed diamond?
Okay, no. But I'm like this close to getting one.
Well, I'm this close to believing that you're trying to take advantage of my generosity. Maybe you'd like to make me a serious offer, hmm?
The plaid is really screwing my eyes.
This antique handcrafted bottle of rich, creamy shaving soap. The closest, most comfortable shave possible.
Yeah. With 3 blades.
This one-of-a-kind big whoop refrigerator magnet. Very collectible.
Surely you're joking.
This authentic pirate relic. A genuine tooth from an actual pirate.
Ooh.
Only one of its kind.
Is that
Gold.
real gold?
The finest known to man. Not much spit on it either anymore.
Now you're starting to speak my language. All right, let's find a coverage plan that suits your needs.
Ooh, Dan, now we get to choose options.
And you can rest assured that you've provided for your family well after your unfortunate departure.
What are the terms of this plan exactly?
It's quite simple, son. When you die, whoever holds that policy gets a lot of money.
Wow.
A lot of money? Wow.
Wow is right. Now I want you to be careful out there.
Okay, I will. Thanks.
Nice.
No, I'm serious. I want you to be very, very careful.
Will do.
Now you got yourself a life insurance policy,
Yeah.
Dan. Now you need to make a will or something.
This entitles the bearer of this document to the sum of a lot of money.
Ooh, a lot of money. Now we gotta go into that thing, right? Room or something.
Hi, guys. I guess you'll be wondering how I came to be back from the dead. No questions for the dead guy come back to life?
Yeah, you're like, Jesus Christ.
No questions like, is there life after death or is there a heaven? Will there be adequate parking? Fine.
Anyone can
Be that
fly.
way. I wouldn't tell you about the hereafter if you begged me.
Alright, Dan.
Madam Zima,
Be gone.
She's done with you, Dan.
Yeah.
She don't even hear about anything even after you're dead.
Yeah.
Like what's double death?
I thought if I died I'd be buried with your aunt.
Well, isn't it obvious? You can't be buried in the Good Soup family crypt unless you're a member of the Good Soup family.
Member of the family, huh?
How's that happen, Dan?
Uncle Griswold, it's me! Don't you recognize me?
Recognize you? I've never seen you before in my life. What is your name?
Hearty beef and potato.
Hearty
Like
beef
a
and
soup.
potato?
Delicious
I come
soup.
from good Irish stock.
I don't recall having any relatives with that name.
Look at me. Don't I look just like a good soup?
Now that you mention it, you do bear a slight resemblance to my great-grandfather, C. Lambert Goodsoup.
Clammy? Why, folks back home used to tell me all the time. You're the spitting image of old Chowder Goodsoup.
You know, I think you're right. I wonder why I didn't see it before.
I could just talk about good soup history all day.
Well, this is a wonderful chance for us to catch up on old times, what? Remember when our family first sailed onto Blood Island?
Do I? I still get goosebumps at the thought of it.
Good stuff, huh?
Yes. When was that again?
Oh, damn, you're screwed.
14... 33?
1433?
2?
No.
Oh.
I can't believe someone of the good soup bloodline could be so ignorant of our family's heritage.
Now you gotta figure out stuff, Dan.
I could just talk about good soup history all day.
I am still not convinced. Every good soup is well read on our noble family history. If you knew anything about our family, I might believe you.
Yeah, you guys are...
I'm off to explore the rustic charms of Blood Island.
I think you need to tell them something about how, like, you guys interbreed or something. They're, like, interbreeding breeders.
I guess I'm better at this pirating thing than I thought. It worked.
I think he's more like a thief.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another door. Or is that a closet?
I think it's one of those fold-up beds.
I'm sure there's nothing in
Murray
there except
beds.
one of those hotel Bibles.
I like Murray beds. I was thinking about getting one. Then I
Quite.
remembered that I could be crushed to death by it. And then I said, nah.
I'm sure there's nothing in there except one of those hotel Bibles.
Is that a thing of keys right there?
It's so musty that I don't want to open it up. It's so musty that I don't want to open it up.
Ooh, dead.
Well, let's see what happens when I try and get this book.
Uh-oh.
I can't reach it.
I think I know what you gotta do, Dan.
Me too.
You gotta nail it down. With your hammer. Look at that, you didn't even need to use the hammer.
Mm-hmm.
You already knew to use it. Look at ingenuine.
I'm not sure if that's strong enough to hold it. I might need...
Oh, one more? Jesus Christ.
There. The bed has been nailed down. That ought to do it.
Grab that blanket. That creepy old blanket. 'Cause it's creepy and old, Dan.
Wow. I'll bet his room charges are pretty hefty by now.
You know, Dan, I was
wouldn't know what
thinking
to
about
say.
it.
What?
Gross.
Though I'm surprised Murray's head isn't on there.
He's not every dead guy in the game,
He
Pete.
should be, Dan. He was hilarious. What are you looking for now?
Let's see. Let's look at this book.
The Good Soups. A Life in Pictures by M.M. Goodsoup.
Mmm.
It's full of all the dates and fun facts you'd ever want to know about the Goodsoup family.
I want to know
And it says
all
I'll receive a
those
new book
facts.
every month, or cancel with no obligation, and keep my copy of Buccaneers and Bouillabaisse as a free gift.
Oh, nice. Alright, Pete, we're going on the Good Soup History Challenge.
Uh-oh. Dun, 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 ba, ba, da, ba. It's like a feuding of the families, except you're not any of the family at all.
Yeah. I don't care. We get to look at that nice poster up there in the top left corner.
Yeah, grog.
Yeah, it makes me want to get drunk.
Yeah.
My piratey instincts tell me I should keep this to myself. It's full of all the dates and fun facts you'd ever want to know about the Goodsoup family.
Now you gotta talk to him.
It's full of all the dates and fun facts you'd ever want to know about the Goodsoup family. I could just talk about Goodsoup history all day.
How about that first fateful journey made to the Caribbean?
Oh, you mean the one that... Baron Salmon Bisque de Goodsoup began in 1621?
Ooh.
Exactly. He landed on Scab Island with just a spoon and a dream.
Scab Island, did we
In just
visit
4
that one?
short years, he had formed the
Was that the
largest
second
chain
game?
of all
Second
soup
game, first
restaurants in the Western Hemisphere. By 1635, he had driven the entire Van Salad family out of the Caribbean and had a restaurant empire that spanned the globe.
Actually, the Van Salads were not driven out until 1637, and the Good Soup chain of restaurants and resorts never did become popular in the South Pacific.
Yes, we are. All right. Whatever. Well, son, it looks like you were right. Welcome back to the glorious name of Good Soup.
I'm, honored.
And as a Good Soup, you're welcome to every benefit the name provides. Instant prestige around Blood Island. A 10% discount at any of the Good Soup resorts in the Caribbean. And, of course, medical, dental, and a 401k.
Yay!
Very nice.
Best thing of all, if you should happen to drop dead, you will be buried in the extravagant...
yeah.
Oh, you know what that
family
means,
crypt.
Dan. You got dropped
It's as
dead
if
again.
all my dreams have come true. I'd like a drink, please.
Sure.
Now you got dropped dead again.
I love dropping dead.
It's like an acid trip you're going on.
Do 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 do. Oh no no.
Ah, Daddy, at least they don't go through the whole thing again.
Oh dear. He's had a sudden and completely unexpected
Relapse of
of
death.
death. Ah,
That's good.
And just as we were getting reacquainted, as his kinsman, it is my duty to give him a proper burial.
Yeah, they gotta
It
light
is
him
my
on fire.
solemn vow. Young, hearty beef and potato shall be buried in the Good Soup family crypt.
All right.
Ooh. And all that he can get out of this one, huh?
Yeah.
But he couldn't get out of the other one, could he? Oh, it's jammed shut because it's made of wood, but this one's
Ominous.
made of metal or stone or some shit.
Hey, there's a hole in the ceiling of this crypt. I think I might be able to squeeze through.
Ah,
Wow, it's a tunnel that opens on a deep, dark forest.
nice throwback.
It looks familiar somehow. As if I've seen it in a dream. Or maybe it's... I don't know.
I like it, Dan.
Great jumping monkeys! A terrifying horde of stunningly rendered rabbit jaguars. They're coming right at me!
Ah.
Whew. It's a good thing I couldn't get through that hole. I'd be done for.
All right, Dan, let's explore. What is that? Is that the lady? Is that the lady?
Yikes.
Hey, it's a ghost lady. Oh, this is that broad.
Yeah.
Oh, hello there.
The corpse bride.
Who are you and what are you doing here?
I am Minnie Good Soup, last in a long line of eligible Good Soup debutantes. I was buried here exactly 1 week after my wedding day. A wedding day that never came.
What happened?
I was the belle of Blood Island.
And someone stole
How
your
many
thing.
people can claim that?
Oh, how the lads adored me. I was courted by the richest, most handsome men in the Caribbean. But all my suitors bored me to tears. I wanted someone dangerous. I wanted a pirate.
Ooh, a pirate.
By the way, what do you do for a living?
Man, you got a lie
Morning,
here,
Inspector.
right?
Oh. Then one day, a real pirate sailed his ship into the bay. I fell for him instantly, and we became engaged. But he left me standing at the altar, and I died of a broken heart.
Oh, that's a shame.
Wow. That bites.
Oh, I know.
Were there any other suitors you found attractive?
Well, there was one I could have fallen for. Young Charles de Goulash. He had
Goulash.
such a radiant smile.
What happened to him?
You know, it's funny. I don't know. He checked into the hotel one night and I never saw him again.
What happened to that young man you liked so much?
The last time I saw Charles, he had checked into the hotel.
Go into the light.
If only it were that easy. I'm afraid I can never leave this crypt until I marry. Are you attached?
Yes.
What a shame. You sure have pretty eyes.
Oh.
Hey,
She got the
nice
ring on her?
Was it something I said?
I hate this ring. It's been passed down from mother to daughter in the Good Soup family for generations. It was to be my wedding ring until that evil pirate stole the diamond and left me.
Oh, it's the evil pirate
Left
LeChuck.
me here to die of a broken
I
heart.
think so.
She was engaged to LeChuck?
Where's the diamond for your ring?
It's gone. He took it.
Who took it?
My love, my honey cakes, my widow schnoobums, my LeChuck.
Oh, they could probably still...
LeChuck is your schnoobums?
He pried the diamond from its satin during the rehearsal dinner. Oh, what a fool I was.
Poor lady.
Yeah.
He told me he was taking it out to get some fresh air.
Since you're, not using it, can I have your engagement band?
This ring will remain on my finger until I have a wedding band to replace it.
How do I get out of this crypt?
There's no way out of this crypt for either of us. I must haunt this lonely tomb until I've married a man I truly love. And you can't leave because the door's locked.
Oh, great.
Where did LeChuck take the diamond?
Cad,
The cat.
the fiend. He sold it to the smugglers of Skull Island. It's just so humiliating. I could just die.
Alright, I think...
This is just a shade too creepy for me. I'm leaving.
Alright, now we know some more info. That's good.
Ooh, a crowbar. We need this.
Yeah, crowbars are always useful. Ooh, a family crest.
Good soup is food.
You could probably use that too, right?
This is going to be so cool.
Hey, there he is.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not going to do that again. I think I broke my skull. I'm all skull.
It's your own fault. Stop scaring me like that.
So I did scare you? Really?
Well, startled is more like it.
Oh.
But startled in a terrified kind of way. You really are very, very scary.
Don't talk down to me.
I really don't have any choice.
Yeah.
I saw you get out of that crypt. Does this mean that you're dead?
No, I was only faking.
Darn. I thought together we could walk among the living and spawn a new wave of terror throughout the Caribbean.
So what you're saying is that you only love me for my legs.
Something like that.
Now you gotta pick Murray up.
Hey,
Now you gotta open that with the crowbar, right?
No. I'll look through this crack first.
Alright. With the crowbar.
Hey, mister! Help!
What? Who's there? Who said that?
Oh, look, he's
Who's
got a
scaring
Godzilla
poor old Mort, the grave
thing
digger?
there.
Yeah.
There's been a horrifying mistake. I've been buried alive in the Good Soup family crypt.
And like a werewolf
right.
thing, too.
This joke has gone far enough. You kids should be ashamed of yourselves.
It's no joke. I'm really trapped in here.
Crazy kids with your long hair and your Baroque music.
Yeah, Baroque
Fool me
music.
once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
This isn't a trick. I'm really trapped in this crypt. I drank a special potion that put me into a coma. Thinking I was dead, they buried me in this crypt.
Yeah, right. They did that in the book. Never trade lunches with a corpse. If you kids ever came
That
up
was a
with
good
an
book
original
there, I read
idea,
that.
I might believe you.
Just come and look at me through this crack.
Oh, sure. I turn my back to the door and you thieving little hoodlums will sneak up from behind and tie me up. I read all about your sinister ways in my
This guy
horror
reads
novels.
way too many
So
horror
nothing
novels,
doing.
right, Dan?
Yeah.
He's got another bunny up there.
Just come and look at me through this crack.
No way, Buster.
Curses, you've seen through my web of deceit. I'm no ordinary man trapped in a crypt.
Well, what are you then?
You're the, What are you, Dan? You sound like these fine leather
I'm an angry and
jacket.
deranged ghost haunting this crypt.
Then let me see you appear before me.
Excuse me?
If you were a real spirit, you could materialize in a ghostly form. It's all in the books.
Oh, you gotta shine your
Well,
light on that
let's
thing?
see it.
Isn't the ominous
Yeah, there's
sound
like
of
a
my
big circle there.
disembodied
You gotta
voice
do, like,
proof
finger
enough?
puppets.
I guess not. I'm gonna go sulk in the darkness now.
Have a good
Classic
time.
goth move, right? I'm gonna go sulk in darkness.
Well, that can reach the lantern, but it won't grab hold.
You gonna make finger puppets?
Paste.
I've got it.
Hey, what happened to the light?
Come on, Mort. Don't be a dickhole.
Hey, Murray, be fearsome.
Okay. I am one of the living dead. Fear me. Release me. Hey, look at me. I'm a ghost here.
I'm a ghost
That's
here.
just pathetic.
What are you gonna have to do, Dan? You may have to go on a murderous rampage with a crowbar.
Ah! My arm's stuck. My circulation is cut off. You're going to have to cut off my hand. No, just kidding.
Oh, look at you, you're in there.
It's
Now
me
you gotta
again.
whip it out.
The guy who isn't
That'll
trapped in the
scare him.
Good Soup family crypt.
What do you want?
Just come and look at me through this crack.
No way, Buster.
Fear me. I'm an evil ghost.
So you say you're a ghost.
Sure I am. Can't you see my ghostly form on the wall behind you?
That? That's not the form of a vicious, tortured spirit from beyond the grave. Now, there's a picture of a ghost in my copy of Mask of the Red Mud. Huge, hollow eyes, toothy, remorseless grin, glowing inner fire. That's what a ghost looks like. You got the silhouette of a doofy pencil-neck boy.
Let's see.
I'm gonna go sulk in the darkness now.
We're gonna go soak in the darkness now, Mom.
No. My shadow is being cast on that back wall.
I wonder if you gotta use tofu guy.
My mask of tofu won't do anything here.
You gotta put on the mask of the tofu?
I can't use a balloon with that. Alas, I can't use Murray with that. The magic wand has no effect on that.
Dan, If only you could use the mallet. Smash everything.
I can't use a balloon with that.
What are you thinking, Dan?
Forget.
Want me to look it up?
I guess
I can't use the umbrella with that.
This parrot is not
I can't
alive.
reach. I can't reach. I can't reach it.
You gotta use Murray on the lantern itself.
Murray, do your stuff.
Okay.
Whoa. Now that's scary.
Mortal fool! Release me from this wretched tomb! I must be set free, or I will haunt you forever! I will hide your keys beneath the cushions of your upholstered furniture! And never more will you be able to find socks that match!
All right, hang on. I'm coming.
Great work, Murray.
I was terrifying, wasn't I? My demonic powers have made me omnipotent!
Uh-oh. Looks like the lantern ran out of oil.
There. It's open. Now shuffle off and give me peace.
Alright, Dan.
And it's useless now that it's out of oil.
Let's go. We gotta go back to the hotel immediately.
Yeah, but you know what, Dan? We're gonna have to leave that for the next episode.
Oh, okay.
Wait a minute. You still have Murray's head?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got next episode. I'm gonna remind you to bring it over to Stan. You get a funny conversation.
All right.
You give it to Murray. But yeah, we're gonna stop it here. In the next episode, we will try to solve this mystery of the murdered man, lady thing, or whatever.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
All right.